Hello everyone, welcome back to More Talks, where I'm playing Cuphead yet again. Can't get enough of the good stuff. And today is part 2 of my A plus boss rush that still doesn't have a name, would you believe? Still haven't thought of a decent name. But let's go. If you're tuning in just now and you've missed the first episode, basically I'm going to try and get every single boss done with an A plus ranking. So the first boss we've got today, after finishing... Who did I finish last time? The Casino Frogs. There we go. First one we got today is Hilda Berg in Threatened Zeppelin. And this, as you'll notice, is the first flying level of the game. I really like the flying levels personally. They remind me of, 1942. Oh, there we go. Already messed up. That's a good start. As I was saying, they remind me of games like 1942, Raiden, R-Type, those kind of shmups, shoot 'em ups, which I've always been a big fan of. Ikaruga, that one's really hard though, never got past the second level in that game. But yeah, Hildeberg seems to have some sort of horoscopy zodiac thing going on. I don't know what star sign the ram is though. It's not Cancer, no, Cancer's a crab. Aries, I don't know, this is called Aries. There we go, so you're waiting for those pink bullets because again, gotta get those 3 parries at least in order to get my A plus. Oh man! Let's go for the super. That counts as 5. So I only need 1 more super to finish this one off, which I will fire almost. Oh, there we go. Is that 3 parries? I think it is. And there we go, that's 6 supers. So any supers now are a bonus, but it's worth still hitting her with them because they do lots of damage. Alright, so far so good. He says, famous last words, but we managed to avoid all of that. Alright, here we go. She's about to move into her last phase. For me, this is probably the hardest part of the fight, I'd say. So, purely because of these UFOs that are about to start rocking up. Yep, these guys here. Because I don't have a good grasp on when they start shooting. But so far so good. Oh man. Oh yep, and there you go. No, I wasn't concentrating on a star, got me. Alright, we'll just hit her with this. Just to see. I'm interested to see what my time was for that. So that won't be an A+. I'll have to dive back in, but not a bad fight anyway. Alright, 148, that's good. But yeah, obviously, only having 1 health left. I think that'll be good for an A-. There we go. Brand new record, but not good enough. Alrighty. Once more into the fray. See if I can't manage to do exactly the same thing, but without getting clobbered a couple of times. I'm sort of reasonably consistent with getting to that last phase at least. Barring the stupid hits. Oh, like that almost was. There we go, it's 1. Thank you. You'll see sometimes I occasionally swap into the smaller ship. That's because the small ship gives you a lot more maneuverability. You're a lot quicker. So it's really helpful to get you out of tight spaces. That's 2 parries, I think. Come on, lady. You're never going to hit me with that twister. Hopefully you haven't already. And that's 3 parries. And, oops. Oh, I hope that counted. Here we go. Here's Gemini. That one I can remember. I've forgotten their attack though, was it? Okay, yep, that's right. There we go. We're okay. Alright. Oh boy. That A+ proven to be elusive. Again, I think yep, she's about to transform, which is good. I'm gonna actually... Can I smack her now? Yeah. Yep, that counted. Alright, so a bit of a boost of damage to start with, which is good. Again, just those pesky UFOs I find very challenging. So you notice that I'm... Ooh, almost went too early then. There we go. So I use my remaining supers while I've got him. She must be close. There we go. Always love their animations when they get beaten. I think that's A+. Let's have a look. Sweet, 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 sweet! A+. There we go. Thank you very much. Alright. There we go. First one of the session. Done. So that means I've only got one more boss left in this first island. And then Island 1 is Dunsky. Alright. Now I believe hiding in the trees there. I'm pretty sure that's a coin. Can I snag that? No? Not really sure how to get that coin. Would be useful though. Alright, here we go. Cagney Carnation in Floral Fury. Here we go. Last one for the first island.
Good day for us. Well done.
Alrighty. I actually normally prefer having some of the other weapons for this fight, so we'll see how I go with just the regular. That was a parry I missed. I might play this for a bit just because I haven't played this fight for a long time, and I would like to have a bit of a good memory of how it goes. Oh goodness! All right, so there you go. That was a wonderful first attempt. Let's try it again, but perhaps without sucking so bad. Weird for them to start with that attack. There you go. Hitting him right in the grill. Now, some of these can be parried, so I mean, needs to be standing in the middle. Oh, it also helps if I actually parry them. And might just give it a, oh boy. Give it a few moments just to remember how this boss works. If you're playing this game for the first time, it's very, very difficult to beat these bosses on the first try. Because a lot of it's pattern recognition. Alright, I think I'm ready to retry.
Here's a real
This time, come on!
You're up.
I'll start with this again. Alright, where's the one that I can parry? There we go. Oh, gotta watch out for some of these plants here though. Oh. Whoop. Oh man, again, smoke dash, just saving my life. I adore the smoke dash. Can't neglect the, whoop, goodness. Can't neglect the supers either. That was 1 to begin with. 2, 3. Where are we? Pink one. There we go. Looks more red to me, but that one does count as a parry. Right, so that's 2 parries. So I need one more. Also gonna make sure I'm doing alright for time. I'm taking a bit of time here. Alright, I have no idea if that's 6, but it'll be close. I tend to like to stay in the middle here. Unless of course he does that. Oops. Oh, oh no! What did I jump down for? Oh, that was gonna be it. Man, these momentary brain farts. And they cost you your A+. That was very generous. And right up in my face. So starting with 1 parry. You notice how, oh man, my goodness. There we go. That run was going too well, so I thought I'll jump into his face. That always helps. Where am I? I seem to be having my problems getting the parries, and also I seem to be doing a really good job of getting hit. There we go. Oh no, what am I doing? Goodness. Alright. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. It's coming back. I also need to be remembering to use my supers. That's 2 parries. That was pointless. Why would I aim it that way? Oh! Well, that was pretty hairy. Oh boy. Alright. 4. That's 4, I think. Not 100% sure though. Hopefully that's 4. And that was 5 now. That's my 3rd parry. Whoop. Almost done, I think. There we go. Break out the weed killer, Cagney. You've been pruned. I swear I didn't write that in advance. That just came to me. How'd we go? There we go. A+. That's right. Ain't no boss can stand up to the might of Mork. Alrighty. That means Island 1 is done. But what I might need to do is a couple of these run and gun levels because I need the coins. Because as you can see, if I open my equip menu, you can see I don't have a shot B. I'd like to have a second kind of shot because sometimes they can be very useful. I also need to visit the Mausoleum, which I think I'll do now. I'll take the long way. A little shortcut though. I need the Mausoleums around here. Yep, there it is. Alright. Don't care what the fishing ladyfish needs. So the Mausoleum is how you unlock your supers. So what I need to do is I need to parry all of these guys. Because you can't actually shoot them because they're ghosts. Just this being the first one, this first Mausoleum's very straightforward. Third one, by the third one it gets pretty hectic, but I'm not too worried about this one. And to be honest, the first super is the only one I really use anyway. So I don't even need to do the other two. Great piece of music though. There's unusual dissonant organ happening. So, in case it's not obvious, if the ghosts hit the urn in the middle, you lose. So far so good. As he says, there we go. What have you got for me, lady? Gosh, I don't know how to thank you boys for saving me. Where are my manners? I didn't even introduce myself. I am known as the legendary Chalice. Pleased to meet you. I was searching for magic and got trapped by those ghosts. Speaking of magic, please accept this gift. It should help. There are other mausoleums around Inkwell Isle. I just wonder. Alright, awesome. So now I've got a super. So the next time I get 5 cards down the bottom of the screen, I can do a super move that does a lot of damage. Very useful. Yep. They have to be equipped in the menu before use. I know that. Alright, Super 1, there we go. Actually, sorry, I'll go back into it so we can read it. Super Art 1 Energy Beam, a devastating attack spills from your head, horizontal only, ground or air. Alright, so you can actually launch it in the air if you like. Alrighty, let's get one of these run and gun levels done, even though, as I said in the last episode, I'm really not a big fan of them. I won't be doing all of these, but I figure I'll do a few and get the coins, because I will need the coins for the next next go around, the next island. So Island 2 has some bosses that I'm really not a fan of. Not that they're bad, they're great bosses, but they're very difficult. So the A+ rule doesn't count here. I'm not going to try and get A+ on the run and gun levels, because if I do, it might send me actually insane. Because I'm terrible at the run and gun levels. There we go, it's another hit. Excellent. One more hit and I'm done. I should probably slow it down, but I'm a bit stubborn like that. I tend to like to book it once I've got a rhythm. Whoop. Do you notice as we're going, I'm collecting the coins? Because the coins will help me go to the shop and buy some extra weapons and stuff. Quite fond of the spread shot and the roundabout shot, which you'll see all when we get later on in the series. I get a bit of a Mickey Mouse and the Castle of Illusion vibe from these stages. I don't know if anyone played that. I played the Mega Drive or the Genesis version back when I was a kid. Absolutely adored that game. Oh no, does that mean I can't get this coin? I don't think I can get this coin without parrying. Alright, that's a restart.
Now go!
This is the easiest run and gun level in the game, and I am making an absolute dog's breakfast of it, as you can see. Oh man. So getting A+ on all the bosses is actually not the hardest thing to do in Cuphead. You can unlock an expert mode where the bosses become a bit more difficult, and their highest the highest letter grade you can actually get is an S on them. In order to do that, you have to go through all of these run and gun stages, I believe. I might be getting this wrong. You have to go through all of them without killing any enemies. So you go through it and basically do like a pacifist run, which is really difficult and far beyond my abilities. So that's why I'm not actually going for it. Oh man, crikey! Oh dude, what am I doing? Would really like to just get through this without having to repeat it. What am I doing? Need to get that. There we go. Oh man, yep. How close was I? Oh man, yep. Almost finished. Oh, crikey. Yeah, might be safer just to kill everything. If I'd done that, I'd probably be finished by now. Alright, that's 2 coins in. Oh boy. Oh. Is that for a clutch dodge? 3 coins. Oh boy. Ah. There we go. Alrighty. This is the bit I flubbed. That was the guy that got me, and I got him this time. Alright. If we see a signpost, and we're golden. Hallelujah. Alrighty. I think you do get scored for these levels, but my score will be terrible. So, got that. Only 2 parries. Got all the coins though, which is what matters. A minus. I'll take it. But as I said, I don't care about the run and gun levels. I'm just doing it for the bosses. The run and gun levels were sort of added as an afterthought to this game anyway, and I think it shows. I don't think they're anywhere near as strong as the regular bosses. But that's actually going to do it for episode 2 of the yet untitled Mork Decides to Play Cuphead and then do all the bosses and get A+, which again will not be the title. And there you go. Turns out I can get the coin by just running my face into it. So wonderful. So I have 6 coins, ready to buy some stuff and head to Inkwell Isle 2. But that'll be next time. So until then, take care.